Well, hello, hello, hello. Let me see if you guys are here. Flourishing Love. Let me go check it out. Let's see. Let me see. Let me go to comments. Does say I'm live. Not seeing this yet on Flourishing Live events. Okay. Okay, if you're on YouTube watching, can you let me know that you see me? Because I am not currently seeing us live on Flourishing Live. So, am I live on YouTube? Does anybody see me on YouTube? Okay. Let me go. Let me come see. Let me come back to groups. All right, let me check and see if anybody sees me anywhere. Okay, am I live on YouTube? Okay, let me see if I get a response. Okay, Terry sees me on YouTube. Okay. All right, everyone. If you're watching this on Facebook, I don't think it's feeding into Facebook, but we will feed it over live in or over into Facebook after we're finished, okay, on YouTube. So thank you, Terry, for letting me know that you see me. Very, very good. Okay, I will. Okay, it says I'm live in Diane's group. Okay, I just don't think it. Okay. All right, I think it may have caught up. Very, very good. Okay, now I can see your comments. If you're in Flourishing Live, I've got my phone going over here, and I think we're in YouTube, so we're everywhere. Well, thank you guys for jumping on. It is Monday. It is February 23rd. Again, you can watch this later if you don't catch it live. You just put hashtag replay in the comments and tag your consultant, okay? That's totally okay too. But we just like you to see different things. We do something different every week. And today is beauty school tips and tricks. So I'm very excited. You can kind of tell that I only have part of my makeup on because I'm going to show you some different little tricky things, some little tricks. So if you're on, just be sure that you do comments. I'm seeing them everywhere. Thank you very much. Let us know where you're sitting at tonight. I am in Maceo, Kentucky, and I'm actually sitting in my new house. And any of you guys that know me, you know, this has been a long time coming. And this is where I'm sitting. So I'm very excited about that part. And I actually hear friends in the front of my house because they're working on my washer and dryer. So they're out there chatting, and here I am with y'all, and I'm going to go out all beautified. So there you go. But we were just going to, again, if you'll put hashtag replay if you watch it later, if you're on now, and tag your consultant, let her know you're on, tell us where you're sitting at, what state you're in. I see everybody on here. We've got Florida represented, we've got Kentucky represented. We've got, I know, Illinois, just from who I see. We've got Tennessee. But be sure you also type that in. And Paige, hello. I see Paige is on from Michigan. So be sure that you put that in the comments. So what I'm going to start with today is to tell you the number one beauty school tip and trick. And that is to do good skincare. Okay, so before any of this happened, I used our Time Wise Repair skincare line. I cleansed with our foaming cleanser. I did our amazing advanced lifting serum. I did some of our eye cream from the repair set. I did our day moisturizer. I mean, that's one of the main things, is to do your skincare. That's the biggest tip I can give you, is to do your skincare. Be sure you exfoliate a couple of times a week and get that old dead skin off of there. So that's the first tip. Okay. The second tip I'm going to go with is something that I've already done, and that is I put on my CC cream and my foundation already earlier today. But these are two of our behind the scenes super men and women of our skincare, and that is our foundation primer, or of our makeup, of our beauty tips and tricks, and that is our foundation primer and our setting spray, or our finishing spray. I never know. Yep, our finishing spray. So our foundation primer and our finishing spray. So let me tell you why this is such a trick. Number one, now I've had this on most of today, but you may even can tell the difference. I'm not sure on the camera, but when you use your primer, it's a silicone gel. It's silicone, so it's just clear. And when you use this primer, even if you weren't putting makeup on, it evens out the texture of your skin and makes it look smoother. I always think it almost looks airbrushed when you after you use it. But not only does it make you look kind of amazing when you just by putting it on, but it also is kind of like Velcro. It just keeps that foundation and that makeup where you put it at the beginning of the day. Mine has been on for a long time. I also did not get much sleep last night. And so I put my under eye corrector on really good this morning. And that really, really helps around the eye area. But the foundation primer. The foundation primer is 20. I'm not sure if our Vanna is on tonight that puts the prices in there for you, but our foundation primer is 20. It does not take much. You saw that I did not put much on. It is one of our beauty school tips, okay? Then secondly is the finishing spray. You shake this finishing spray. You be sure you shake it really good. And then as you put on layers of your makeup, it depends on what you're going to do throughout the day. If it's just going to be a normal day, just at the end of all your makeup things that you do, just do a spray. You exit this way, and then you do a T. You can do it once and then run and go. Or if you know that you've got a very long day, you've got to go to work in the morning, and you've got a midday lunch meeting, and then after work you've got a little get together. Maybe you're doing one of those sipping paints or something with the girls, and then maybe you're meeting somebody for dinner after that, and it's going to be a really long day. Well, then you can do layers of the finishing spray. Okay, you can do your foundation, do finishing spray, put on your powder and your cheek color, finishing spray, do your eyes, finishing spray. I mean, you can do layers, and this is not going to move. The other thing that we have found, I don't know why I'm looking up at my light instead of my camera. The other thing that we have found with this finishing spray, this is really a tip and trick, is that this helps to keep the body from sweating through on your clothes. If when it gets hot and humid, and it's going to get that way. I know that a lot of places in the country today does not feel like that's the deal, but it is going to get that way. This is great to spray on your body to keep that sweat from breaking through. Okay, remember, finishing spray is good to spray on the body to keep the sweat from breaking through and showing through your clothes. It is also 20. Okay. And thank you, Miss Peggy, is putting those prices on there. And Paige, the primer really does help with that smooth look. It really, really does. Okay. That's two of my little tips. Okay. The next one I'm going to do, I told you that I already had on our light peach under eye corrector, which really helps with darkness. And then I'm kind of dark up in here. And so I tap mine here and underneath. It just depends on where your darkness is at. The light peach is very important for under eyes. It's a very, very big tip because the light peach neutralizes darkness. I mean, looking at my camera, to me, I don't see any of my darkness, and y'all, it is there. Okay, just trust me, it is there. Okay, so our new under eye corrector, perfecting under eye corrector, is 18, and it comes in a little tube, and it's really cool. Okay, but I'm going to show you another trick, and this is one of our products that we don't. It's a discontinued product, but we have it also in little tubes now. But this one is a really light one, and I haven't broke out a really light one of the new. So I want to show you this is a little tip to make you look more bright and awake. Okay, another little trick is to take a light concealer, one of our light concealers, maybe you're a light 1 or a light 2, and you kind of draw attention to the middle of your face and up your face, okay? Okay, I'm going to put a little bit here, though, too, because we're going to draw attention to the center of the face. This is called highlighting. And then you can use a little cream brush. And like I said, we do still have this product. It's just not in that format, but that's what I had in a really light one. And I wanted it to be where y'all could see it on the camera. But you see, you just kind of make it look like you have a flashlight under there, and you're highlighting and brightening the center of your face. Okay. Very simple to do, just a concealer. You can do it with a concealer. You can do it with highlighting powder. You can do it with a lighter foundation in those areas. But one little easy tip is to just get a light concealer and use that as your highlighting to open up your face. Okay. Yeah, I know, Paige. We need that. We need that awake and bright look for sure. So the under eye corrector and the concealers are each 18 in their little tubes, and they're really easy to use. So that is another little tip. Okay. The next one I'm going to go to is what to do with a contour or a darker bronze color, darker than your face, or you can do a contour powder, or I'm actually going to use our limited edition, the light bronzer that we have that's limited edition. I'm going to take our amazing blush brush that has all these different layers of bristles, and I'm going to take the short ones, the really, really short ones, and I'm going to go right into that bronzer. See how it's back there? And this one has a little bit of highlight in it too. So, and it's kind of cool because it's all swirled in there, and you just don't know what you're going to get which time you use it. But you can contour with this, and I'm going to specifically show you down here. Let me take out my earring, because we do the C or the E and the 3, and you get that perfect contour. I'll show you that in just a second. But let me show you what you do with this. That's such a great tip and trick to make you look firm. Do you see that already? You see how it lifts that area? And I'm going to kind of do it dark because I want y'all to be able to see it. And my friends might think I look silly when I walk out, but that's okay. I'll explain. I'll explain that I'm going to blend it later. But do you see the lifting effect? And it kind of hides those imperfections that might be happening down there. My computer is not up as tall here as it was on my other desk. Okay. Then what else you can do is just do that whole little thing that is so simple and easy to make the letter 3 or the number 3 or the letter E, and you get the natural spots to contour. Now, why do you do that? Again, we're wanting people to look to the center of our face. So remember, we did the highlight, and we're going to darken the area that we don't want them looking at because darkness makes things disappear. And so we darken that area that we want to disappear. There you go. And those limited edition bronzers are $22, I believe. And anybody can put a price in that once. Okay. I already had some cheek color on, as you can tell, and I'll just pop that up there with that bronzer. But that's another little trick that we like to do. And then I'm going to end with the eye area. So you'll notice I have no eyes right now. So I do, but you can barely see them, right? And so this trick, first of all, I'm going to do what I do a lot of times on here, and I'm just going to do one eye, because that's one of the tricks that I want you to see is how much difference eyes make to your whole look with your makeup. Number one, I'm going to use our brand new shimmer eye crayon. Oh, did I bring a big mirror that magnifies? Well, no, because that would have made way too much sense. I've already got my eyebrows on today. So I'm going to go with just showing you a couple of tricks on this. So I'm going to take our shimmer stick. Now I have a little bit on, but I think you're going to still be able to tell this. I just don't have my mascara and stuff done. But I'm going to take the pink prisms, maybe it's the name of this. And I am going to, because it is shimmery, but it's not way sparkly, I'm going to use it all over my eye, kind of like a primer. And so that's kind of the little trick. You can take our shimmer eye crayon, you can get color and use it like just a one eye color look. You can layer them. I believe we have 5 colors in this new shimmer stick. And these are these 18 or 20, guys? Put the answer down for that. I'll hang on a second. I'll call you later. Okay. So you put that on and you use that like a primer, but it also is going to highlight and shimmer a little bit too, right? And they're 20. Thank you, Miss Peggy. Okay. So you've got that on, you've got some color. You really could go when I do these next things, but that's a little trick is it's going to also help the powder shadows to cling. So I'm going to show you by doing one mid-tone. Okay, I'm just going to go with this kind of pretty, this is a limited edition kit. We have this one's called Outer Fire, and we have Inner Glow and Outer Fire. Okay, and I'm just going to go with a mid color and just show you how that color picks up. I don't have a blender over here with me, but this is our crease brush. This is a very old one. That's why it's pink. But we do also have the crease brush and the blush brush. And I think most of the eye brushes, I believe, are 12, and I believe the cheek brush is 14, but don't quote me on that. Just have your consultant look that up for you. So there we go. That's what the mid, just going ahead with a little powder and giving you a little mid color there with that shimmer crayon working as a primer. And then I'm going to show you the difference in adding an eyeliner. Okay, this is when I should probably have a magnifying mirror, but I don't. Okay, and this is what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to take the brown. That's my favorite because I think it's a little more gentle looking than the black. But if you're doing something that you're really wanting some drama, or if you have dark hair, if you have really dark hair, you're going to want black. You can see I don't. Now, this is one of the tricks. One of the tricks and tips is to go up through from the bottom up through your lashes. And it will make that line in your lashes look thicker without really thickening it. So see, can you see that? It fills in all those little spots that you leave without when you do it the line this way. So it makes your lashes look thicker at the base. Yeah, can y'all see that? And our eyeliners are 14 and they're waterproof, just like our lip liners. Okay, and then I'm going to put on one of our building mascaras. Okay, and this is Lash Intensity. Okay, so I'm going to do that. It's got all kinds of bristles on here. So you want to put this one that's this little well of color. You put it right up against the base of your lash that you just made look really thick with that liner. And that is also going to thicken the lash. And then you just twirl it around. Go back and forth and twirl it. So you can find every lash and build every lash. And so this is going to thicken the lash line. But then a little trick is take our Fanorama and do another coat of Fanorama and separate out these lashes and fan them. See, you fan them out and make them long and separate them. Okay, thank you. There's some more of our friends. More of my friends are here. Okay, so I think we're all glad to be back in town here. Back in the hood. I'm back in the hood. Okay, so you fan it out. And there you have. Okay, look at the difference, guys. Look at the difference. I always just can't believe it till I do it. So our lash intensity is 18. Our Fanorama, thank you, Miss Peggy. Cheek brush is 16 instead of 14. Thank you for that. Lash intensity is 18. Our Fanorama, I believe, let me double check. I can't remember if it's 16 or 18. It is 16. Okay, so that fans it out. So I'll use a thickening one, but then the little trick is to get it fanned out to where it doesn't really look, it looks more like you have done the one that, I forget the word I'm wanting. I just looked at that page, but makes it more distinct. Now, this is another trick. Do you have problems with your eyes watering? Yeah, or you cry easily? Take a coat. This is one of our original waterproofs. Just take a waterproof and coat the last the very, very last coat you do with waterproof. Okay? Just give it a little coat of waterproof. And it's going to keep it all in place right where it needs to be. Okay, that's a little tip. Use all the cool ones that you want to use and then put a little waterproof on at the very, very end. Okay, now, okay, that was those little tricks, But this is this is one of my main tricks. Besides good skincare, is the difference in doing your eyes. The difference in doing your eyes is crazy. It's just crazy. Okay. Lastly, I'm going to put on one of our waterproof lip liners. Thank you, Miss Peggy. Thank you for putting all the prices. Okay. And customers that are on, be sure you do a shout out to your consultant. I am going to go with our waterproof rose lip liner. Okay. This is a trick. Okay, Rose. If I went, let me get my little mirror. If I went with my lip line where my lip line is, it'd be, kind of right there. I have thin lips. Okay, but look at this. Okay, go to the outside edge. Not up on your skin necessarily, just to the outside edge. Make them as voluptuous as you can, right? And then you're going to go on the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to fill it in. Yep. We're going to fill it in. There we go. Okay. Filled in. Now the cool thing, waterproof lip liner, it is going to stay there. It's going to stay amazing. They don't look quite even. We always say our eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters, but I think my lips should look twinish. So there we go. Okay. And then everything's going to stay in place. But say you like the shimmer or the shine of a gloss. Well, you can do it. You can do it. You just did that waterproof lip liner. It's going to stay right there in place. And then take one of our amazing, oh, can you already look at that eye? One of our amazing lip glosses. And this is one of our new limited edition in Rose Noir. And these are 18, I believe. And our lip liners are 14. Peggy has put it there for you. And just go. Over that. And you might not want to go this dark. But there we go. I wanted y'all to be able to see it. We have 3 limited edition lip glosses, the Rose Noir, lilac, and lilac. Well, here they are on this amazing looking book. I love this picture on this book. So it is Lilac Love, the Rose Noir, and Cherry Red. Cherry Red's really pretty too. But I want y'all to be able to see that. So I'm more mature in years, and I have to kind of watch what I do, even though my amazing skincare helps. But you can use a lip gloss by doing it like this and filling in all around your eye, all around your lip, and in the middle, let me come back over here, with the lip liner. And voila. Okay, that's my tricks for you. That's my tips and tricks for tonight. Thank you, Peggy Cooksey, for filling in as Vanna tonight and putting all of our prices. Thank you. I know I saw Paige on here. There may be other customers on. Thank you for watching. If you have questions, thank you, Miss Christy. If it's looking good, thank you. And also, Go tour. I'm not sure what that means. Not sure what that means. Okay. So, I and then somebody said congratulations. Okay, I don't know if I'm missing a little bit on this, and maybe there's somewhere else that I should be looking, but anywho, it's okay. I would love you to rewatch it, Miss Page, for sure, for sure. That's another cool thing, ladies. It's going to be on here for you. You can watch it and pick up a little bit more of the tips. And then if you've got questions, ask your consultant. Like, I didn't understand this, or what did she mean by that, etc. Okay. Also, this is the other thing about when you do your eyes. It makes your eye colors stand out more. Like, to me, this one looks really, Chris probably looks kind of blue to you guys because I have the blue shirt on. I have green eyes, but like so much more color showing up on that one than this one with me just doing my lashes and the eyeliner. And then, of course, everything we do is to bring attention to our eyes. That's why we brighten the center. That's why we put our cheek color up towards our eyes. We want everybody to look at our eyes. Okay. The last thing I want to say, let me see. Yep. The last thing I want to just say to you guys is, I don't know if you like all this kind of stuff, if you're a person that really likes to play around with makeup, or that you just want to use amazing skincare, but you want to get it at a really good price. You know what? Our opportunity in Mary Kay is for everyone and anyone. And it just depends on what you want to do with it. But I always say it might be worth trying it just to dip your toe in, because it's only $35 to get started. You can add a pro kit if you want to do some in-person items, and that pro kit's $90 added to that $35. But you can also just get started for $35 if you wanted to, and just to see what you might want to play around and do with it. And your consultant, you would be on her team, and then you'd be part of either my or Diane's units, because the girls, everybody on here, we're all connected as family. And so you'd be part of our family, and we'd love to give you more of this. We do, with these neat tips and tricks, and so does Mary Kay. They've got an In Touch webpage that we get to. It's like a personal working web page for us consultants. And then they also give us a free web page for you guys, our customers, to get on. And so many cool tools on there. There's you can figure out your foundation shade by taking a picture. There's the skin analysis little thing by taking a picture. And it tells you all these things that you pay hundreds of dollars at the dermatologist for, that our company uses the same technology, and they do it right there for you on your own phone camera, and your consultant can walk you through the products that it recommends. All that's on our webpage, and as a consultant, you get that for free for your customers. And so, if you've got more questions about that, we'd like to share a little bit more about the benefits of becoming a consultant with you also. So, thank you so much for jumping on. Let me see. Thank you. This is my Kentucky Blue, Miss Page, that I have on. Okay. And we've got all of our prices. Anybody else, if you watch at a later date, please remember to put #replay and then tag your consultant if you watch later on. Okay. Because we want to know you watched, and we want to be able to answer your questions. And we have a cool little 7-minute video all about these special, amazing spring. I don't know where my gloss went, but like these, we've got a spring video about all the amazing products in this catalog that are new, that you ask your consultant for, because she can give you the link and you can answer the questions and watch that little video and ask her questions, but you also can get your name into a drawing and all the good stuff. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, you want to look like this, not like this, right? Right. And we will see you guys next week. Okay, bye-bye.